Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Iora Covenant. Last episode was insanely too long. It's kind of funny too because the episode before that I had actually shortened it by about 15 minutes, 17 minutes, and then this past episode, this recently episode, I was over by more than 20 minutes. So now hopefully this is actually going to be a reasonably lengthy episode without all the shenanigans. But last episode we're about to enter into combat. We're entering enemy space right here, so this is going to be kind of cool to see what happens. We're in the Winabis system with our fleet. We built up a nice sized fleet. For the first time, we were at a 6.2k fleet since this campaign started. I really dragged my feet because for the most part I was like 1.7 most of this in the last like 20, 30, 40 years of our campaign, maybe longer than that. I mean, we've never actually been more than 2k, I don't think. So it's nice to have a sizable fleet like this. On the go, ready to engage. Look at these ships. They look fierce. They look like they're ready for something. So I've got 40 corvettes in there, 15 destroyers, and 6 cruisers. Not the ideal size of a fleet, but it's something. So now I'm actually hoping that my transport ships can get in range, because I really do have to. I'm gonna start bombarding those planets, and I kind of need those my transport ships to actually come in and claim the system, and that'll have to happen soon. And I'm sure these guys might hop in. I'm not sure where those guys are going, but at some point they're gonna hop in. So we have to figure out what we're gonna do with that. The Penthalon Unified States are right here, and they are formidable. I mean, they have a huge 10k fleet right here. So that's around 11k. So that's pardon me for implying that you were less than banging. They are our most powerful. I mean, the humans took a great deal of damage. I was kind of dragging my feet, building my forces up, but that was mostly because we offer something different to our alliance. Instead of combat. Hold on. Instead of fleet power, we offered like research, and we offered resources, and we offered, friendship and migration, and we were the guys that were reaching out to everybody while they were putting together all their military forces. So we all offered something. We all contributed something. We just didn't contribute the exact same thing. Now we're only producing about 1.3 influence a month, but we're going to be able to capitalize on all these resources now. So our space has expanded a nice bit over here. Now I'm going to, I think I'm going to build an orbital station right here to kind of tie in this and this and this together. I think that'll work. And I'm gonna get rid of this one. I feel like that might do it. That might work. I hope that will work. Or I might just put one right here and just call it that. That'll still give us 5 more minerals. And that might actually connect us to this. I don't know. I'm grasping for straws here. I'm just trying to get all of our space connected for once in our lives. But we're also, look at all of this that we're getting here. For a while, I kept wanting to get these resources, and now I finally have them. Hostile fleet engaged. Our first... Oh wow. retreat. Alright, well that happened. I should have been paying more attention. That's our battleship just got demolished. It's not going to be able to crap. Oops. Our first battleship was destroyed because I wasn't paying attention. Just taking suckers. Where are they going? They're going to the first void. Who are they going after? I'm so upset right now. But it is what it is.
Hostile station engaged.
Hostile station engaged? What are we trying to take? Oh, okay, we're taking out their mining station.
Situation log updated. System survey complete.
Alright, now I'm kind of trepidatious because I'm not sure. Okay, well, the enemy fleet went up there.
Research complete.
They are going to keep attacking these guys, and we are going to attack their systems. So they're about to lose. Wow, the Pentalons are a lot more powerful than I thought they were.
Construction complete.
They have what are these guys? Okay, they left that system. Oh, and these guys flew in here. Where are they going? They're going after the third fleet. And this is the third fleet. Oh, I see. They're trying to gang up on the smaller fleet. That makes sense. You guys need to get out of here. These guys need to flee. Because these guys are gonna... Entering orbit of Nth. Okay. And that's Nth right here. You guys need to get out of here. You guys need to leave. You guys need to leave. Why are they not leaving? This giant fleet is coming at you and you're not leaving. And I can't help you. Because we're in this system. And by the time we get there, you guys will be either dead or dead. And we're gonna build cloning. Are we gonna clone with our species? Are we gonna clone? I don't think we're gonna clone. Plus, if we did clone... Actually, if I did clone, it would make army production a lot quicker. And if this is gonna be a new thing, if we're gonna be going to war now, we're gonna have to be able to put up more armies. They're gonna cost the same, but they won't take as long to build. And this will actually bump up our biological path research. So even though we're going the spiritual ascension path, I still want to be able to modify my species. So I'm gonna go that route. Not completely to the extent of the ascension, biological ascension, but I'm still gonna go like as far as we can go along the biological chain, just to improve my species, make us, you know, smarter, more capable, stuff like that, if it's possible. There we go. And there's that fleet right there. I'm still... Wow, look at this. I can't believe they did this. Well, I get to see my enemies' ship powers. They are destroyers, disruptors, and plasma. So they're actually kind of taking after us. They seem to have the same kind of ship designs that we do. Except for they have better shields than we do. Ah, crap. But I can't believe that their armies just kind of sat there and now they're gone. They needed to take this system. So what are they going to do now? We're going to take this planet. But we lost that battle. Those guys are so stupid. I hate to say it like that, but they were just sitting there. They didn't do anything. Stop atrocities. Nope. Stop atrocities. Nope. I can't really do anything right now. But we're gonna claim more war gold after we take this planet.
System survey complete.
See, we're gonna come into this system to help us. Okay, stop us. Okay, I guess not. It's taken a long time to bombard this planet. But of course this is because of our we're pacifists, so we're not gonna like we're not gonna do a full like, you know, dangerous, intense bombardment. We're not gonna go hardcore on these guys. Like we could go hardcore on those guys, but we're not going to. What I need to do is I'm going to build some more armies, but I'm not going to build any armies in the systems over here, just in case I lose, because I don't want to deal with any wraiths catching my guys flying this direction. So I'm just going to build some armies in these systems over here. So it's going to be Harmony, Generosity, all of these guys. I'm just going to build an army. Ooh, nice. Those guys too, but I'm just gonna build a. Which army is stronger? Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. They're stronger than we are, but 3. Well done. We're gonna build 15. I was gonna build 5 here. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Could have actually built maybe 10 of these guys. Psionic army. That would have probably helped us out, but I'm not going to build them yet. 3, 4, 5. I'll build them when I have a lot more resources and to just easily throw away on building expensive armies. Then after that I won't have to worry about armies anymore, because I'll have like, I'm gonna eventually build like an army of like 50 psi armies, and then we'll be unstoppable. Alright, claiming planet. And land armies. Our first invasion of a hostile world. The Iora are shaken. They're excited, but they're concerned. This is nothing they've ever encountered before. Of course, the military is probably the most bored military of all times. Can you imagine being the military of a pacifist culture? Like, I mean, it's like you're pretty much running drills all the time, and that's it. Like you're not really ever doing anything. Wow, wormhole tank. This is good to know. Oh, I see. Pentolins. Okay, so they built a wormhole station right there. That's cool. Okay. And
enemy planet secured.
Enemy planet secured. War score at 40%. Yeah, baby. Yeah. With that being done, we can now move on. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, we leave 5 armies on this world. just so that we can keep that under our control. Then we move on to the next. I'm kind of curious what's going on this planet, because these guys, are these armies? Yes, that's great. So they're about to claim this planet pretty easily. I need these guys to stop dragging their feet, but yeah, so that's gonna be. I think it was just those 3 systems that we were trying to claim. There are multiple planets in this system. That's the question. No, there aren't. Okay. So our first demands are gonna be met. This. Next up, we're gonna have to whoop them enough to where they can end their atrocities.
Construction complete.
I actually can't send demands because I didn't engage in war. None of the nations of Earth did, so they are the ones that decide when this war ends. That's one thing about being in a federation, that I'm not used to not having control. It's funny when I put it that way, but that's the way it is. Wow. United Nations of Earth put a frontier outpost right here. Okay. Where's this? Go to? Oh, and advanced railgun, advanced shields. Ooh, actually. What's in my science ship? It's kind of dangerous. But, let's see, I wonder if I have a science ship that's closer. Nope, it's way over there. Let's see, he's right here. And now I'll send this guy, he's just kind of chilling. So I will send him to research. Should have had him there sooner, totally forgot about. Why would I go all the way over there that way? That seems kind of dangerous route because we're not sure what's going on over here. But okay, if you want to take the long route, by all means, please do. Alright guys, claim it. Oh, they already claimed it. Okay, I gotcha. They've already claimed that world. So, okay, I thought that was different. I thought that was gonna say that you won the war. So we've occupied 3 other planets. Are they ready to, Nope, okay. What I'll end up doing is I'll have to take one more of the worlds. What world shall we take? What else can we shake up? Artisan Troop is right there. Where, do they have any orbital outposts? They have to have something around here. I'm gonna do a little reconnaissance with one of my ships here. So I'm just going to create new fleets. And I will send, let's send a Corvette. This guy. Right. And you are going to kind of check out these systems. Oops. I didn't mean to pause that. They have to have an orbital outpost somewhere around here. I don't see any more planets in this area, so they have to have something. Probably in this system or this system. that we can destroy. If we destroy our frontier outposts, that'll hurt their expansion. That'll tie up. That'll definitely improve our war score. Okay, I don't see anything over there.
Incoming transmission.
Yes. Let's just pause this a quick second. We have Transcendence. Galactic Contender, that sounds nice, but Transcendence. The Iora species has experienced what can only be described as a great awakening. And right before our 100-year mark, I might add, just before we reach 100 years in space, we reach a great awakening. For a time now, we have been aware of the great psionic potential inherent in our species, but such powers have only manifested themselves in a small minority. Until now. Almost overnight, Iorans everywhere have unlocked their full psionic capacity. It is as if some sort of communal pool of Iora psychic energy finally reached a critical tipping point, collectively awakening the latent abilities of our brains. Telepathy has already replaced most verbal communication between Iorans, and this is only one small example of the innumerable changes our society is faced with. We are now tied together in a way few of us could have ever imagined. The veil has lifted. Anyway, with that being said, we're all getting a bonus of 10% to our research here, so that's great. Let's see. Just look at our leaders. Boom, all psychic. So unrest. That's all it does. Reduce unrest for the governors. That's kind of sad. But everyone's psychic. You're a psychic. You're a psychic. Everyone's a psychic. So that's good to know. Very good to know. What's this do for my people on the surface? So he's a psychic, and he gets the boost to happiness. Nice. So wow, everyone's at like. Okay, this is good to know. That bumped up our research. Psionic. Okay, plus 5% to energy. Psionic is plus 5% to energy. So that's nice. That is really cool. I think that improved everything. Energy output. Okay, so engineering output plus 5%. Well, actually, all the research is plus 5%. Energy is plus 5%, and happiness plus 5%. That is a good bump. I accept this. I approve this message. Doesn't do anything for minerals, but that doesn't matter, because that just improved our energy economy by a significant amount. Doesn't affect food, but that doesn't matter. This psychic doesn't improve unity. You would think psychic would improve unity because of the implications, but no worries. We're already getting a nice amount of unity, so I can't be greedy. Well, I can be greedy, but I'll try to be less greedy. This is really nice for our unity too. Wow, like we're getting 228 unity a month. That is sexy is the word I'm looking for. That's very sexy. So that's that. And we just build up some more. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Look at all this food. This is a food-rich planet, so I'm just gonna make this another food planet. Boom, shakalaka, and boom, shakalaka. And it doesn't hurt us much because we're producing more unity. So. outposts. Yep. So that's gonna be that. We're gonna build power plants right here. 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna build my farms. No, not farms. I'm sorry. What am I gonna build? I forgot what I was gonna build. Oh yeah, research buildings right there. Biolabs, my biolabs. Anyway, let's get back to our search for an orbital outpost. We're not finding an orbital outpost. This is a mining station. And what is this? Oh wow. I want to avoid one of the larger fleets. Uh-oh. You see, the Shroud. Like a muffled whisper in a dark room, the Shroud calls to us from within our minds. It is a primordial realm of pure psychic energy that came into being at the dawn of time. All creatures that have been gifted with psionic abilities tap into the Shroud in some way to draw power, even if only subconsciously. Since our transcendence, we have begun to see the Shroud with greater clarity. There are patterns where once even our strongest telepaths could see only a formless mass of swirling energy. There are other things as well, spirits of a sort, that gaze back on us from the other side, sometimes with curiosity, sometimes with kindness, and sometimes with malice. We are still in the process of learning the extent of our new powers, but it may be possible for us to commune with these spirits. It will require the combined efforts of our most powerful telepaths. We must explore the Shroud.
Situation log updated.
Alright, I am concerned. But let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's breach the Shroud. To communicate with the denizens of the psychic realm known as the Shroud, we will have to unleash an incredible amount of psionic energy. Preparations have been made for a huge seance involving our most powerful psychics in the newly established conclave of telepaths on Iora. Alright, conclave of telepaths. I wonder if that even shows up on Iora. We've got the Psycorps. That's something. But I don't see a conclave. We have our Citadel of Faith. Really important. Gotta bump up these. Gotta keep that research going. Get the research going. Speaking of that, we've got to bump up our research on this planet too. No. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm bumping up the research before I bump up anything else. We've got a lot of energy, so I'm gonna be willing to sacrifice just a tiny bit for the sake of getting us this research going here. I'm just gonna update that planet. He's gonna come in a few months. He's gonna come in less than 20 months. We can survive with that. We're doing really well on physics research. I'm actually kind of shocked because we were doing terrible. We went from doing terrible to doing excellently. Ooh, I didn't realize that this said our population's coming in, so I'm gonna let's quickly bump this up in here, and we already did that planet, and mineral processing plant here, and mineral network right here. Yes! And here we shall have our science lab. And then that's all I have to build. It's a science lab right here, a science lab right here. I've got to upgrade this administration building. Upgrade that. Okay, that has to be I'll do our administration buildings next. I know I'm kind of slacking on those. Thank you for being a friend. I think I am. I'm almost. Actually, let me just cancel this. So wait, this is the front in the line. Then this is the second in the line. And then this will be the third in the line. Okay. And then where's my research facility? Right here. Anything research? Research. This is at its planet capital. Awesome. I suppose I'll be getting a lot more unity if I bumped up all of my my buildings here. You're leaving us? He's going to compassion. Okay, that had to happen eventually. The great thing about having other aliens is when aliens are on the planet, then you have two different groups that are growing pops at the same time. So that's one of the reasons why I like that. Migration is, if you have 3 species on one planet, there's going to be 3 pops growing at the same time. So if you can manage to get that happening, you're in good circumstances. Oops, you got that right there. Just looking for someone looking for a job. And last but not least, okay, that's not last. I'm sorry. Finding all the unemployed, giving them some jobs. All right, gotta open up the. Before I do anything else, I've gotta bump this up. Gotta clear these guys out. I'm gonna cancel this, just so that I can open up the tile blockers, because there's no more room to grow. So I need to at least let the pops grow in these things before I build up another. There you go. Then I'll build a power plant. Yep, we only have 2 on this planet. So even then, nope, I won't do that. I won't be greeties. For the unity. And this is here, so I can build that there. So awesome. Great. So taking that, let's get back to this war. Let's unfreeze the time, and I've almost met our 100-year. Where am I? Way down here. I'm supposed to be up here. Keep an eye on my guy. Where is he trying to go? Right here. Okay. There's gotta be one right here, because look at all this empty space here. There's no planets over here. So how are they able to expand this far out if they don't have a frontier outpost? It just doesn't make sense. Okay, it's not there. I'm at a loss. I am not sure how they're able to have their space stretch out that far and not have a frontier outpost. Let's try it here. Which doesn't make any sense. Actually, there's gotta be something going on. What? Alright, well, our allies are really taking it to them. Okay, so kind of dragon feet. Let's find something else to take, because they're not really attacking us. They're just kind of. I guess they're trying to take their planets back.
Research complete.
And I don't really want to engage their fleets if I don't absolutely have to. But what I want to do is I want to cut a big deep gash in their
Tile blocker
in
cleared.
their systems, but I'm not saying I want to cut their space in half. But I can't do that until I can take out their maybe they don't have a frontier outpost. Maybe I'm wrong. Because at this point we would have found it. Alright, so I guess they don't have a frontier outpost. Maybe they just have a lot of pops.
Construction complete.
Let's see. Let us go with explosive weapon damage. I'm not too concerned about that. Impulse thrusters, yes. Yes. Yeah, sounds good. I should get this crystal forge. I keep saying that I should get it, but I don't actually get it. But impulse thrusters are good, important. Those be like, I think so. Those are the last tier of thrusters that we needed. So.
Construction complete.
Okay, my science ship is trying to get himself in trouble, so I'm going to send him back. We're just not going to be able to get. Whoa, what is this? Army recruitment finished. Oh, great, we have more armies. We're not going to utilize them apparently. At this point, we've pretty much, our allies have won this war without us. It's kind of weird to have this happen. We're going for broke, really. It seems. At this point, if we sent our demands here, we would win. I can't say anything for the stop atrocities, but I guess they're going for the full 100. And since that's the case, where are you guys going? Entering orbit of Earth. They're going home? Where are these guys going? Where's Bagash?
Tile blocker cleared. Tile blocker cleared. Construction complete. System survey complete.
Okay. I'm almost tempted to go after these guys. Nope, we're not going that direction. We're going back this way. Oops, no, you're not going that way. You're going this way. You've got lurkers in there. I'm gonna send my transport fleet back to this system. kind of in a weird place. And that's gonna be probably the closest end of this episode because I'm not really sure how to proceed with this. I usually have a more aggressive approach to wars, but in this situation, I really don't know what I'm gonna do because we're not really controlling this war. I want to kind of end this war. And I feel like the only way I'm going to be able to do this is if I either take another planet out of their control. I'm also not used to playing hyperdrive, so bouncing around from system to system is not the same for me. Okay, look at this here. Oh. Okay, yeah, if they want to attack us while they're in our space, what are these guys doing? Merging with first fleet. Okay, they're merging with first fleet. Those guys went up back to this system. They're going after these guys. Huh. And they landed.
Tile blocker cleared.
Where's the third fleet? This is third fleet. What are these guys doing? They're going to G Draconis. All this moving around. Okay, let's just
construction complete.
What I'll do is I'm going to go to I'm going to take this world. I have no idea what these guys are doing. I wonder if they're destroying all their minerals. I could have done that. I suppose during all this waiting around, I probably could have been more aggressive and gone from system to system, ripping apart their economy. I could still do that. Those guys are hurting. They have
incoming transmission.
In this space. Ingo's vapor. What is that? Habitability? I don't know who these guys are.
Construction complete.
For 10 years? For only 112 energy credits and 346 minerals? What do you take me for? They're a small empire, but they're a vassal under the alliance of who are the alliance of Centaurs? Okay, actually, that's not bad. But I really can't make any special agreements with them, except for maybe say pathetic. I could always do, let's say, technocratic dictatorship. I could always do a research agreement with these guys. I mean, they're inferior, so that's kind of useless for me, but I don't know, it's gotta be something that they have. All your clans made peace with the martial dictatorship. What does that look like? Does that mean that the martial clans are no longer the martial clans? Surprisingly, they actually got more. How does that small army of people actually... Wow, these guys are hardcore. I'm impressed. I really am impressed. Look at that armor. These guys look wicked. I would not want to run across these guys in a dark alley. Well, I mean, they look kind of scary too, but I mean, those guys look like they can really decline. Look like they can really hold their ground. Compassion finishes ground construction. Time project. My next concern is how am I going to get my my transport ships over there? Wait a second, where are these guys going? They're going to Pelith. I can't believe it.
Construction complete.
They're actually going to meet us halfway. We can't go in that direction. Oh, there you go, so they realized that. They changed their route. That is fascinating how it does that. We might need our armies after all. Though by the time they actually, I can't do it that way, I forgot about that. Embark off. Embark off. Embark off. Great. Let's just pretend that we're all gonna
System survey complete.
meet up right
Construction
here.
complete.
Why would you go like that? Why would you go through their space? Oops. Oh, that's why. I gotcha. My bad. Wrong planet. No, these guys have to stay right here. That was a bad mistake. Go back. I was not supposed to leave that world. There we go. There we go. That's better.
Situation log updated.
Where are these guys going? Oh, okay. I think my allies have pretty much said, okay, so we did most of the work. So, now it's your turn to finish what you started. So that's the only thing I can think of. That's the only reason I can think of why they're doing. Well, actually, we didn't start it, but the only reason I can think of that they're doing that they're traveling the way they are. What? Grand Alliance? What is that about? How dare these guys create an alliance without my approval? So now they're a different federation from us. I guess that's that was bound to happen. So that means I'm going to we got to stop giving them minerals for no reason at all. This is not good. This is not good at all. I don't like that. Whatever. Once we leave this war at some point. Defense packs, defense packs, defense packs, defense packs. Eventually our ships are gonna get there. Hyperdrive is so. Oops, I'm sorry. I have a pause. That'll help. Hyperdrive is going. It's really. Hyperdrive is fast, but it's not as fast as warp drive as wormhole, which is what I'm accustomed to. So I just have to have some patience and prepare for war, prepare for combat. There we go. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing, but we need to get over here. Oh wow! I didn't realize it until now, but we are in control. We are the Oh no, I still can't. Even though we're the we're now the Federation presidents. We're head of the Federation now. The Iora Covenant is the Federation president for the next 9 years. So that's good to know. So I have control over the Federation fleet, and I've got to figure out where it's located so it doesn't get blown up. Because I didn't realize you had it. Right, a new presence in the Shroud. A change has come over the living in our empire. It started with a faint ripple in the Shroud. Now it's as if they are vibrating on a different level. We all feel it. They are on the verge of developing latent psionic abilities similar to our own. Maybe it's from living in such close proximity to us. Maybe the Shroud has simply chosen for them. The conclave of telepaths, our chief psionic experts, warn us that this may be our only chance to intervene. We could nip it in the bud or help them awaken. They won't get far without our guidance. But it doesn't say what pops, it just says all blank pops will gain the trait Latin psionic, or they are unworthy. We will unlock their potential. That's... I wish I knew who they were talking about. Sure, why not? Reaching the Shroud is only 12 months away. This is good, because these guys are like really close to
Alien spaceport engaged.
11 days. They're gonna be in this system, then from there you're gonna be in this system, so we have to
Situation log updated.
go with the spaceport. We're firing torpedoes at them. This is cool. Dun, 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 dun. Lasers and torpedoes and that out pretty good. Alright. We took some damage, but with that living metal, our ships are repairing themselves. Now you can get here into orbit. And how many armors do they have? They have more armors than we do by leaps and bounds. Oh, that is not good. So now we have to figure out how to get our armies in here to actually do something. Oh no, that's not an army. That's these guys right here are the armies. Let's merge. There we go. So 1. Okay, 2. What are you doing? Oh, I see, they're all... Where are these guys? What is going on right now? Okay, so these guys made peace with those guys. What does that look like? So with that, there's only one war now that they have to focus on, the war between us. Because these guys are no longer at war with each other. Wow, wow, our neighbors, our allies are really turning into a new one, aren't they? I must say the Pintalar know what's up. You know, I'm inclined to not use the hyperdrive much. It just feels like it's really slow. It feels like there's a lot of waiting here. I guess in one way it is a more challenging gameplay, because wormhole I just zoop then zoop, and I kind of position my wormhole stations in a way where I can kind of jump from system to system pretty easily. With this, you really have to like watch where they're going. You have to kind of navigate everything properly. And so with these guys are way down here, I have to get them over all the way in this system without getting blown up. And that's going to be interesting to do because, yeah, it's going to be a while before they get over there too. They got to jump through all these systems. So I was kind of feeling, I was feeling it. I was getting excited about hyperdrive, but no, I'm not feeling it because the war mechanics are very different. I am really confused. What were we doing in Kuma in the first place? Maybe...
Research complete.
Okay, research complete. It's very... Okay, hyperdrive 3, we need that, because we need faster hyperdrive. I think it hurt me complaining. The game hears me complaining, it's like, no, okay, fine, whatever, dude. Fine, we'll make it faster for you. I'm gonna see it. I wonder if if our 5 armies might be able to take these guys. Because they have, our 10 armies. They have 10 armies, we have 10 armies, but they have these garrisons too. So I feel like if I, and their garrisons are stronger than we are by a significant amount, while those guys are pretty powerful.
Special project complete.
They've got assault and they've got defense armies right there. So time to reach in and see. Okay, the seance. After days of being locked in an hypnotic trance, our psychics in the conclave of telepaths have finally managed to open a brief gateway into the Shroud. Now that we have established an initial psionic link, we will be able to access the Shroud through the contacts menu in the future. To make any kind of meaningful forays into this realm and meet the beings who dwell there, we will likely have to make use of special psionic emitters to extend our psychic reach. This will consume a tremendous amount of energy. Time to reach in and see what we find. Alright, wow. Reach into the Shroud. It costs us 1,200 energy credits. Alright, the Shroud. It is unbelievably strange and unsettling, but also immediately familiar. Anyone with psionic powers will have seen this place in their dreams, though they likely did not know it at the time. Oh, this is really cool. Look at all that. That is so neat. We linger now at the precipice of this realm, not far from the empty void of the in-between that serves as the boundary between here and normal space, or what we would call the real world. To venture deeper into the Shroud, we will require great effort on the part of our telepaths, as well as large amounts of energy. We must not dally. Even now, we are being watched. Reach into the Shroud. In one of the lower planes of the Shroud, we encounter a spirit that has ensconced itself behind some kind of powerful psionic shield. Leave. Shrouds. Leave. Okay. That is kind of nefarious. I'm not sure what to do right now. I mean, we just expended 1,500 energy. I mean, it's energy comes and goes, but I don't know what to do here. That's kind of questionable. If I press X, this is a tough one now. Let me see. I'm just gonna quickly look at my just gonna quickly search to see what happens if I penetrate the shields. I'm just gonna pause this because let's see, Sonic Avatar, Master Guess. This is questionable now because I want to do this, but here's some really nefarious things can happen. I'm just gonna quickly search. Okay, yeah. just kind of looking at this. Okay, so apparently there's a psionic avatar associated with this. Weapon stats: psionic blast, energy damage does 300 to 700. Ignores 7% of armor. I managed to get it for my first contact. I have to say that the Shroud is absolutely disgusting as a. I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to try it. Attempt to penetrate this. Uh-oh, our telepaths already exhausted from having ventured this deeply to the Shroud failed to channel enough sonic strength to breach the shield. The failed attempt seems to have provoked the spirit. Alright, you were amply warned, maggots, as you tried to invade my world. I shall now bring ruin to yours. I don't like the sound of that. Oh no. This is not what I wanted. A creature from the Shroud has pierced the fabric of space and materialized in the Evigar system. This vengeful avatar has amassed a tremendous amount of psionic energy, and it is using it to lash out at anything and anyone unfortunate enough to get in its path. That is not what. Holy macro! Holy cow! This thing is gigantic. This thing is 60.9K. I can't even see it. It's not even visible because it's a Shroud, and it is using. Oh, great! All right. Well, that's not good. This is not
Research station lost
at all what needed to happen. So I'm gonna lose that orbital station right there. That's gonna kind of cut. I can't even travel through the system anymore. So that between that thing and the
system survey complete.
oh, I don't have a 60K fleet. Nothing even close to that. Hopefully this thing will just go away. Oh, I am boned. Oh no. And goodbye, Frontier Outpost.
Frontier Outpost lost.
Alright there. Well, I went that. That is straight up terrible. That's just super terrible. Wow. This. Under the guidance of the conclave of telepaths, they have managed to develop a deeper connection to the Shroud than we could ever imagined. It's as if these powers were meant for them all along. Now they have. They're ready. All possible gain. They're ready, sure, why not? Who are they? I don't know. Let me see what's going on with this, because it's implying that it's not actually giving me a name of anyone. Is it these guys that are psychic? Who among us is psychic? Because it's not giving me any names. Oh, okay, these guys are psychic. Alright, it's from being in our company. Good for them. As long as they don't introduce any more Shroud creatures, because we can't deal with this. We just lost our orbital outpost, and we just got a corrupted avatar that's 60K power floating around here. I can't deal with this. I can't. This is that just sucked tremendously. That's just terrible. That's just It's just super terrible. I don't even know what to do right now. I just don't know what to do. In fact, we're gonna end this episode right there, because yeah, that just sucked. That just really sucked. Alright, with that, hope you all have a wonderful day, and yeah, God be with you.